We'll do it live.
We're setting up live. No one's in here yet. No one is literally in here.
Perfect.
No one sees this. There we go.
I don't know where you want this one.
We're gonna set this one over here. And we'll prop him up. No one's in here yet.
It's chaos. It doesn't look like that.
Yeah, no one even sees this, so they're just gonna come in. It's gonna be perfect. Oh, I didn't turn it on. There we go.
Got you.
Turn that light off, because that puts too much. Oh no, they're in here!
Are you in focus? Yeah, perfect.
We're in focus?
Heyo!
You're not in focus.
I'm not in focus. How is that possible?
You gotta fix it.
Hey.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah, get out of it.
Get out of there. Hold on, where were you at? You were back here. So fix it to this.
Hold on. Flawless.
It's zoomed in.
Perfect.
Wow. All right, guys. So I was talking with Kevin Campbell, and he's in here. He goes, "Hey, you should go live. ADHD Whiskey is ending." And we were just sitting in here talking about metal music and drinking some Weller Foolproof. He said, "Pour me something good." I said, "Okay, pick anything on my shelf," and that's what we're gonna drink. So that's what he picked.
Delicious.
He picked that bottle. So I figured we're just sitting here drinking and talking. We might as well do that, but live, so you guys can chat with us. So I'm thinking of a finished light. You up for it? Who do you want to do it with? Tim Evans. You pick who I do it with, I'll do it. But I'm in. Y'all are interrupting my medal. Ooh. D Brown, you missed a I was screaming. I wasn't screaming, I was playing videos. Me screaming. Brad Walling, been lurking hard all night, but this is great. Brad, you're here now though. ET Phone Home was also lurking. Boom. Gary Franchi, Lone Wanderer. Everyone's confused. Back on?
The encore.
Look at everyone is just so confused. That's totally fine.
This literally came from a random text and just like, sure, throw everything back on.
Yeah, literally Kevin Campbell said, "You should go back on." And I said, "Robbie, what are you feeling?" He said, "I'm feeling great." And I said, "Set up the stream." Because we had dismantled everything. I think we set it up decent. It's not as nearly as good as the last. Well, it's because your head's not. We moved the lamp. Move the lamp.
Oh, yeah,
Move the lamp. Move the lamp.
For being thrown together in like 2 seconds, it's not that bad.
Yeah, right there. Look at that.
Perfect.
Way better. Holy crap. I love lamp, says E.T.
Do you really just love Lamp, or are you looking at Lamp in the room and saying you love it?
So what were we talking about right before all of this?
Different bands.
We were talking about bands. I know a lot of people in here are into the bands we were talking about. Lone Wanderer, and Kevin. So maybe just 2. And D Brown found Viscera. That's Silosis. I was telling you about
the first vocalist.
What's his name?
I don't know. I don't like him as much.
Jamie from Silosis, the album that I liked, formed Viscera, like Slam to Slaughter, huh? Like Lamb to Slaughter. That song is sick. WTF, Kung Pao, enter the fist. Shane Long, so
we're saving it.
That's what we're doing tomorrow night. Catch my Patreon. We will be quoting drunk quoting that movie because that's a lot of nuts.
I would like a pound of nuts.
Your days are over, mister. From now on, you'll call me Betty.
Chicken go cluck cluck, cow
Go
go
moo. Osses go.
lemur go.
Chosen one. Yeah. Dude, I want to watch that with you. We're gonna have to, we'll call you, Shane. You'll have
I
to be
don't
there.
like that kind of thing.
You killed my family, and I don't like that kind of thing. Did you see the 3 singles Architects have released on YouTube recently?
Yeah, they're sick.
I've never really gotten to Architects, but I know you really like Architects. I think they're good, but I've just never got into them.
The Holy Hell album, the first album that Josh Middleton helped write after their guitar player died.
Yeah, I remember that. He had like cancer or something, right?
Yeah. The riffs on that album are so
And
sick.
Josh is that the Silosis guy?
That's the Silosis guy.
Yeah. Drunk quoting movies? You guys are definitely longtime friends.
No, just met him.
No, I think we have more quotes, like inside jokes, than any other human beings. I think between me, you, and Dan.
Oh yeah, it's like a foreign language talking to you two.
It's like everyone's like, what the heck? Yeah, we bake about 12 dozen of them for Christmas. Would you like milk with those cookies?
Sure. I'm just trying to get something to eat.
I just want to get something to eat. In 20 years of television, I've never seen anything like this.
I was just trying to get something to eat.
Sir, I'm just trying to get something to eat. If anyone can quote what we just said, if you can name what we just described, I'll send you something. They're not going to do it. There's no way they know that.
That would be awesome.
If you know that, you're in. Oh, Lone Wanderer is one of us. Holy hell is amazing. Lone Wanderer, what else do you listen to? What are your favorite albums? Like, I will go through. This is like metal. This is late night metal. I will go through all of my top. I will give you my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Because I've been thinking about this a lot.
Top 10 albums of all time?
Okay, it's not exact top 10, but I can definitely start naming albums that I think I won't rank them, but I will tell you that they are in my top.
Like, I might be able to do a top 5, not a top 10 of like
I'm too drunk to give you an order.
Yeah, no particular order.
August Burns Red fans of freaking where's my memorabilia? Robbie and I went to 2011. Yep. So when Leveler came out, we went to
Warped
Tour with them. So this is a great story. I'm glad you're here for this. We stood in line to get autographs from August Burns Red. I don't know. I'm speaking for me. I bought a Leveler album.
We both bought it because you stuck it a different time too. You were wearing shorts that had a pocket big enough on the side.
Yes, this is where I'm going with this story.
Yep.
So
you had both of our albums in there. We both bought an album. Yep.
So okay, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. We're in line for August Burns Red. It was The Word Alive.
Yep.
Didn't
know who they were.
They were playing on the stage right next to where we were in line.
Yep.
And so we're standing in line. We both buy the Leveler album to get it signed. We get it autographed. I'm wearing these shorts. I'm like, dude, I have these cargo pockets. Just give me. We got posters signed. So I stuck everything in my pockets. At the same time, it's like we just met August Burns Red. We just got their autographs. The Word Alive was like, I want to see a circle pit around the soundboard right now. And I was like, Robbie, we got to go get in that. So we jump in this circle pit. and we're running around this thing, and I don't know why and what compelled this human being to do this. He Spartan kicked me as I'm running by. He Spartan kicked me right into my cargo pocket where all of our merch was. So my CD case it's cracked.
Yeah, mine's cracked too.
He cracked our CD cases. My August Burns Red poster is just bent, just to all hell. The CD case is cracked. Just because some dude, for no reason, was just like, I'm just gonna kick this guy as I'm running by him.
Fantastic.
Great story. Was that the same year you almost... No. That wasn't the same year you almost died. Remember when August Burns Red went live?
Oh, right.
Was it that same year?
I think it was, because
Because I don't think August Burns Red was at the next one.
Yeah, because they played right after A Day to Remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I like almost had a heat stroke. I had to go freaking...
No merch in the pit. Yeah, we learned. So that same year, guys, we go to watch August Burns Red after getting their merch, and it was whitewashed. Well,
Yep.
this is where I almost died.
Yep. Yeah, you were by yourself.
So Robbie and I, this is Texas. What month was that?
It was in the middle.
June?
It was in the middle of summer. Yeah, and it was like the hottest day that year. It was
Hottest day of the year.
116 or something. It was like it was stupid.
Robbie was, I mean, we didn't have water the whole day, and he was dying. He was like, dude, I have to leave the pit. Like, we're in the middle of the crowd. It's like a body oven. He leaves. At that time, whitewashed by freaking August Burns Red comes on, and he's like, I want to see a circle pit right there, and pointed right at me, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. So this is like my favorite story of all time. There was a circle. If you guys don't know what a circle pit is, people just run in a circle. I don't know. People like it.
It's fantastic.
So there was a circle pit here and a circle pit here. So two adjacent circle pits, they combined, and people were running a figure eight. So there were people running in circles on both sides, but then people running this figure eight. It was like a combined circle pit. I was running the figure eight, I think. And this dude out of nowhere was parallel with the ground. Like, I don't know what happened to him, but he was flying like a torpedo through the air right into my stomach. Full speed, face into my stomach. And I thought I was dying. I had never been in so much pain. He hit my stomach and fell like a sack of bricks. And I'm not kidding you. People picked him up and carried him out of the pit. Like, he disappeared. So I don't know if he was dead before he hit me or after he hit me, but he died regardless. And then I was dry heaving. I'm like about to vomit. I'm like, where's Robbie?
Dude, that Warped Tour was miserable. For the heat, it was
so bad.
That was like the first year you came to Texas, and you were like, the air was like fire.
I got out and I'm like, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know what that year was insane.
Okay, so we got a lot of late night folks. Brent Bailey, he wasn't in here earlier. Sherry G, she's in here. What's up, Sherry?
Hello.
You missed Robbie. And Noah? What do you mean, hey, Noah? Who's Noah? How do I not know who's Noah? What's up, Noah? I feel bad now. I saw a circle pit at a November 17th show. I think somebody died. Here's the thing. Lone Wanderer is Noah? I've been calling you Lone Wanderer every chat I go to, and I didn't know you were Noah. I owe you. Is this you messaging me? No. I thought you were just talking crap. What's up, Cheech? Cheech is a drummer, too. Now, I don't think he plays death metal. Or any kind of metal, but he's here. Mr. Whiskey Shits is back.
Actually, because I'm like I'm too old for pits now. I don't get in there. I'm a loser. But it was like the worst thing that ever happened to me. It was at so there's a fancy bottle. There's a
Noah wants that.
There's a Dallas like promoting company called Third String, and they used to do a festival called South by So What, making fun of South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And there was one, so it's in this like baseball field in Grand Prairie, and they lay this like plastic floor over the field so the field doesn't get messed up.
Yeah.
And it rained, it like drizzled one year, so it just caused that plastic thing to become like the most slippery surface in the world. And Fit for a King played, and they were like, I want to see a wall of death. And I was like, this is my prime time of like being in the middle of that nonsense. So it was like front line on a wall of death, which is like literally like, if you don't know, it's the crowd splits in half, and then whenever it comes together, it's like a medieval battle where both halves then slam into each other.
That's exactly how I would every time I explain Wall of Death, it's like, imagine a crowd of humans. So here's all the humans, and they go, I want a Wall of Death. The crowd splits, and it's just emptiness. And then when they say like 3, 2, 1, go, medieval battle, people just run into each other.
Yeah. So nonsense. So we
it's amazing.
And we slammed into each other, and like right in the middle, because it was so slippery, everybody fell, and that's where I was. And so I was just under a body, like I was under bodies of people, just like legs all like misshapen, and like I was like, ah!
Okay, speaking of injuries, I think one of the funniest injuries I've gotten. You weren't at that concert, that As I Lay Dying, when they came to Little Rock?
With Carnifex, right?
Carnifex? That's the first time I've ever discovered Carnifex.
Show me your skull.
Show me your skull. So, I don't know. It was Dan, and I don't know who else was there, but it was As I Lay Dying, if you guys know them. And it was Within Destruction.
Oh, interesting.
And so it was like Circle Pit Anthem. I'm gonna see a circle pit right there.
Oh, the song. I thought you meant the band. Yeah, the song.
No.
Within Destruction, the song. Yeah. It is a circle pit anthem.
So he stopped. He goes, if someone falls down, I want you to pick them up. Like, so positive. So when he starts the song, we're spread in a circle, and this dude right in front of me trips and falls, and then I stumble over him. So I land right on top of him. So me being me, I'm like, yeah, Tim Lambesis just said, pick up your friend if they fall. So I reach up and I pick him up. As I'm pulling him up in the earth off the ground, he just, bam, just elbows me right in the face, and then just sprints off. As he just jammed my lip up into my tooth. So blood is everywhere. And I'm like, I gotta keep running though. So I'm like bleeding everywhere and still sprinting in this circle. And I keep feeling, I'm like, dude, I'm scared to go to the bathroom to look at this, because I felt my tooth insert my lip. But yeah, I was fine. I drank all of my blood, which was perfect for the concert.
There you go.
Carnifex was like, show me your skull. I was in full metal mode. I was
spitting blood.
Like, blood, metal. Biggin.
Biggin's loud as all.
I don't know what he wants. He probably wants back out, but he's deaf. He can't go. But Jason Coates, we're back. Is it the same as the mosh pits in the 90s? What do you mean? Like, mosh pits are, yeah, definitely still the same. A circle pit, I'm not kidding you, is literally just running in a circle. Everyone is running in a circle.
Circle pits were always my favorite. I don't know. Just because it was like least impact and it was like most ridiculous.
No one is pushing or shoving you. It's literally just running. So it sucks. God. The biggest circle... Here's the thing. Circle pits are fun, but they're also the least fun.
I fancy some Austrian Death Machine at times. The first record is so good.
Who told you?
Oh, that's the second album, but that's also good. That's also
You can eat my cookies. It's Christmas.
I'm trapped under ice.
No, so, like circle pits are fun when they're small.
Yeah.
I don't think was it the same Edgefest when Avenged Sevenfold was there, or was that a different one?
That was a different Edge Fest.
So, ADHD whiskey! Ready? ADHD whiskey! So, Matt, I love you. Yeah, we're back. We're back, of course. At Edge, so we heard this story about Edgefest where we got molested. That's where we bonded.
Yep.
Another Edgefest, if you guys know Avenged Sevenfold, everyone should know them. It was what's that song? They always do the circle pits.
I have no fucking clue. I know the song.
Can someone name that song that we just hummed? Nothing hurts my world, this affects the one. What is that?
Unholy Confessions.
Unholy Confessions. No one got it. Giveaway's over tonight.
I'm smarter.
So they stopped in the middle of the song and they were like, I want to see the biggest circle pit. And of course it opened, it was the whole parking lot.
Right.
Remember how Edgefest was this huge parking lot?
Yeah.
It ran around this freaking place in one lap and I was like, I was dry heaving and I was sprinting.
Yeah.
I mean, I was full speed, like, Unholy Confessions. And yeah, I stopped after one lap. I'm dry heaving. Just, we gotta let Biggin out.
I'll let Biggin out. Biggin, come here.
You guys can't see. Biggin's going outside. There you go.
Definitely see the doors open.
Boy,
I'm in the mirror.
They can't see him like sprinting. Tommy Gilligan, what's up? I like being passed back and forth between Trev and Matt. Hey, Matt's here. I'm sure there's only the OGs that are here right now. Matt, when are we going live together? My girlfriend literally called you out on Patreon on the live stream we did and was like, yeah, I knew Matt when he was ADHD fishing. If that doesn't earn me a slot on the ADHD whiskey time frame, then I just quit.
Chris S. Okay, I'm gonna plug my kid's band again. Still standing on Spotify. He is on guitar.
What is he?
Yeah. What's your kid's band's name?
Anytime, says Matt.
Heck yeah.
Matt, you say that, but when I come at you and say I'm ready, you better be ready.
Whiskey.
Liberty not licensed. Listen to those bands, Trev. You like Screamo, that Holy Roller. That's Spirit Box.
Oh yeah, Spirit Box is insane.
Holy Rollers, they did it with Ryo from
Crystal Lake?
Yeah.
Yep.
That song goes hard, Liberty. You should have probably listened to The Rule of Nines, like I told you to, versus Holy Roller first. But Holy Roller is really good.
Chris S. said still standing. I'm
Yeah,
looking
look
him
him
up
up
right now.
I will quit too if you don't get cred for the ADHD fishing days. Yeah. March 5th. You're coming on March 5th. Holy crap. Let me mark it in my calendar. Yeah. So Matt, do you want to do I don't know what you're like. I don't know how wild you want to get, but if you want to, I will come on your stream for sure. If you want to come on my stream and then we go on your stream, I'm cool with that too. But let me just plug it. I will come onto yours on that day for sure.
I don't know if this is them or not, but this is like...
Is that your... Wait, who said that?
Chris S.
How old are you, Chris S? Because your kid has to be our age, if not older. They're around our age. They're in their 20s. That guy looks like he's in Whitechapel.
Probably. It looks like Alex.
Yeah,
Alex Wade.
that looks like Alex Wade. 49.
Somebody said Robbie is still standing after inhaling all that whiskey. I'm a professional.
He's ready for another one. What do you want next?
So, I'll try that. The other one that you said was really good.
Grab it.
Sam Houston.
So yeah, look what I'm letting Robbie grab. The Sam Houston. That's what hold on, don't pour it yet. Let me drink this and I'll pour it. Uh-oh. So Matt says we can do both. Matt, March 5th. I'm marking it in the calendar. I don't even know how to add a note.
Lone Wanderer. I'm super into Motionless in White right now. Familiar. I only know...
He doesn't like them. I like them.
I only know the one album, and then they had...
With Abigail.
But there was a single off of the album after that was really good, too.
Yeah, well, they have... Here's the thing. After that album, so after Creatures album...
Yep.
Freaking gosh dang good. I listen to it regularly still.
Did you see them on Warped Tour with me? Because I've seen them, like, multiple times.
Look, Motionless in White's right there. So you haven't heard Undead Head 2.
I don't know. Creatures X to the Grave.
That's a new one.
Graveyard Shift. Okay, it was off of Reincarnate. That was the... Oh, no, it was off of Infamous.
Yeah, Reincarnate has Puppets 3. It's freaking... It has Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth on it. It's so sick. We're going to have to listen to this tomorrow. I'm going to show you. You might be listening to the wrong album.
I don't know even the song that I know off of this album. What the heck? What was the song off of Infamous that was super sick?
We're getting so distracted.
Yes.
D Brown, I'll get to you. But yes, Within the Ruins.
Yeah. Booty. So we played
hold
the
on,
new album.
We're not getting to Within the Ruins yet.
Oh, okay.
But because I still have Motionless in White to talk about, because I listened that new Creatures X.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think since it's the 10 years since Creatures came out.
Yeah.
They released this song that's like it fits perfectly on that album. Whereas if you listen to their other stuff, like they've gone real. I don't know what that guy's name is.
Chris Motionless?
No. That yeah. I'm talking he mimics someone help me. Who does he really sound like? Chris Motionless. Like they mimic
Corey Taylor.
No. He's real weird. The dude who took his rib out.
Oh, Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. They really a lot of their songs kind of go off rocky like them.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense they would go in that avenue.
Yeah, so they're much more rock, but
Sure.
then they always they're kind of like a Day to Remember.
Sure.
Where they have like one or two songs that are like, this is our old school stuff.
Yeah.
Well, on this new album, on Creatures, they had a song called Undead Ahead.
Okay.
On this newest album, they had Undead Ahead 2, which the rest of the album was like, rock.
Yeah.
And then Undead Ahead 2 was literally just a continuation of Creatures. I mean, and it just went hard. I freaking loved that song.
Abigail, how
Could you do this to us? Yeah, I was about to just start screaming that song. But no, Undead Ahead 2, I'm going to have to show it to you because it just jams.
Yeah.
And then, after that album, so we're in between that album and this next album. So they've been releasing a lot of acoustic stuff.
Oh, okay.
But they released that Creatures X.
Yeah.
Which is totally like, they should just do a whole album of Creatures X. It's, just start playing it for like 1 second. Okay, pause it. I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts off as like
Ready
old
to
school
go.
Motionless in White. Friggin' sick. That's it. I had to give a whole segment to Motionless in White because I love them. And I love, so what you were talking about, Reincarnate.
I'm trying to think of it wasn't
It
Reincarnate.
has puppets. It should have maybe it wasn't that album. Puppets 3.
That's right, yeah.
So they have a Puppets. It's like the Metallica Unforgiven. They have a Puppets 1, 2, and 3. And they're all different, but they all have that same, they have a same breakdown that says the same words.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it ties in to all 3 of them. Puppets 3 might be the heaviest. And then, so after this album, I didn't really listen to Graveyard at all. I don't know any song off of it. And then Disguise.
They have a commentary version of Graveyard Shift.
On Disguise, like, I don't...
Look at that. I hate song titles like that.
It's that song sucks, but all of these songs are pretty bad. To me, Undead Head 2 is like...
The Tale of the Midnight Ride. That's so sick.
No, you play that song on Halloween and tell me there's not a better Halloween song. Period. End of discussion. It talks about the Headless Horseman.
They do their shtick so well.
Yes, they really do. They really do. And Chris Motionless is easily the nicest guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, all of his like interviews and stuff.
His interviews, he is so passionate. He's just like, he loves his music. And that's what I like about it is like, maybe it's not for everyone, but he is so passionate about his music. It's perfect. Yeah, okay. Robotic wants you to drink. I need to finish this.
I'm done with my pour. What's the freaking song off of Infamous? What was the single off of that album?
So hold on, someone
sick.
Whoever asked me about Within the Ruins, it's crazy you said that. So what was yesterday? Friday?
Yes.
Thanks, Friday.
Today's Friday.
Yesterday was Thursday. Thursday, I literally played Black Heart off of Within the Ruins' new album, and I said, "Hey, Robbie, have you heard this? Because it's freaking insane." And he was like, "I haven't heard their new stuff." And I go, "Well, listen to this song."
The only song that I think about when I think about of Within the Ruins is Feeding Frenzy. It was off of, I guess the album.
I know what Feeding Frenzy. No, what you should know is what's it? Axia?
Yeah, Axia is like there, yeah.
They do like an Axia every album.
Yeah. Is it Devil's? I guess I can't play this because it's. I think
you can only play about 3 seconds of it.
It must have been that song. Whatever.
Wait, what part 2? Jerry Black. What do you mean part 2? We're talking about the only part 2 we were talking about is Undead Ahead part 2. So Future Man comes in with a super chat on the secondary stream. Oh damn, Sam Houston, I'm finishing up my bottle. Sam Houston 14. As I type, good choice. Also watching on 2 times, trying to catch up on the live stream.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, you're insane. Watch it regular speed, and then just watch this. So I'll pour this.
Yeah.
So this bottle comes from DC. He probably doesn't know that we're doing this still. He's probably asleep.
It's Saturday here. What? Are you in Australia? Wait.
They could literally be on the East Coast, and it's Saturday.
Oh yeah, they would just be on the East Coast. I'm an idiot. It's 11:30.
You're a freaking moron.
Australia would be behind a day.
You are literally an idiot. I don't think I should give you this.
I think you should give me that.
You're a moron.
You said I would like it.
No, I think you're gonna love this.
Biggin, be quiet.
He wants on the stream. And you notice I'm pouring your pours because...
Yeah, good choice.
You would pour the tequila pour, which the story I didn't tell. Yeah, put that away. You can't get any more of it. Brent Bailey, it's Saturday. It's Tuesday in Australia.
Wait, what? No, it's not.
Wait, what? That's good. Smell it. Holy crap!
Woo. Hey, it is good. I inhaled really hard on that last one.
It's 98 proof, so it's low proof. This is high-end stuff. It's delicious. Okay, so famous last words. Smell it. Hey, Rhoda, smell this. Okay, so I don't know how many people are still in here. I don't even care.
That was the loudest knuckle of all time.
Well, I have strong knuckles. Holy crap! No one else heard that. Biggin just walked over your guitar and played a note. And he wants back outside.
Screw you. My guitar's expensive, you're walking all over it.
No one heard that but us. He literally strummed your guitar and it played a note. No, he's in his chair.
That was so perfect.
He's like, I want on the stream. I can't even. I want on the stream.
There he is.
He literally strummed the guitar just to be in that spot. Holy crap. Okay. Biggin, please. Angel.
Like Angel Vivaldi.
I don't know what that is.
He's like a guitar. He's like, you know, like Yngwie Malmsteen is like
Guys,
like a guitar virtuoso guy. He's like that. He's.
I just want you to know, this dude is the guitar Jesus, and I'm the drum. I'm
Moses.
So anything about guitars, I have no idea what you're talking about, unless it's like Josh from Silosis. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Barn Door dared me to snort this whiskey, which I'm really good on.
Barn Door, I don't care if you've watched Robbie's Twitch live streams, he's not doing it. Sorry, Barn Door.
I unfortunately don't hate myself that much just yet.
The thing is, Barn Door was on our whiskey or on our Warzone live stream.
He was there.
We do it every Wednesday. If you guys want to watch me and Robbie play Warzone, basically you watch Robbie, you hear me.
Yep. But
I'm on every Wednesday Warzone stream. And I'm drinking whiskey every time on a Wednesday. That's how we...
5-ish. Like 5 Central.
5 Central. 5 Central. We played a... Who's the top metal drummers? I'll give my favorites.
Okay.
Here's the thing about naming the best. It's just like whiskey. It's all subjective. And it's just who my favorite is. I'm not saying they're the best, but they're my favorite. I think Aaron Ritchie from Lorna Shore is really good. Obviously, Aaron Kitcher from Infant Annihilator. I've seen him play. I know that Infant Annihilator, and yes, we're talking about Infant Annihilator. They're a band. Don't knock them until you try them. But Aaron Kitcher from them, I've seen him play their stuff. He's really good.
Yeah.
Other metal drummers that I think are really good. Obviously, Matt Greiner from August Burns Red. He might actually be one of the best. Yeah. I think just he's so clean.
Yeah.
Everything he does is so clean. Who else are my favorite? I mean, there's so many good ones. It's who I like the best, who I get inspiration from. Who's the drummer for the early Whitechapel? Do you know his name?
No, I don't know his name.
I'm talking This Is Exile, and
yeah, I don't remember that guy's name. I know Ben Harselroad, which was like
he was after New Era of Corruption.
Yeah,
and I'm talking whoever drummed for New Era of Corruption, This Is Exile, and friggin'
Vice or Exorciser. Was that the name of the first time?
No, that's a song.
Oh, I have no clue.
I listen to it all the time.
I don't know that guy's name. Yeah, I would. Like, for me, it goes to, like, guys...
The Somatic Defilement.
Somatic Defilement.
Whoever was the drummer for that, I love him. And okay. I just remembered Alex Rudinger.
Oh, Alex Rudinger, yeah, is insane.
And did you know he's drumming for Whitechapel right now?
Oh yeah, he is.
So after Ben left,
yep,
Alex filled in,
which could not be a more that could not be like the more perfect drummer.
But I honestly, Alex Rudinger could be the perfect drummer for any metal band.
Yeah,
he is that good.
He's a machine of a human being.
I think so what I'm saying is the guy who recorded The Somatic Defilement, This Is Exile, and The New Era of Corruption, I remember, so Alex, every video he uploads, in his description, he talks.
Yeah.
Like, he chats with the community.
Yep.
And when he records videos from those albums, he says, like, they recorded this with 0 click track.
Right.
Like, the drummer, like, they had no metronome, they had no nothing. So the tempo changes, like,
all the time.
You just have to know the song. And what's crazy is, like, he says, like, it's so hard, but I can play all those songs just because I've listened to them so much. I don't play with a metronome. I don't play with click tracks. I don't do anything.
It's totally like a feel thing.
It's muscle memory.
Yeah.
So to hear him say, like, dude, these are so hard to play, and I'm like, I can play all of those songs, but it's just because I've heard them so many times, I just know what comes.
Yeah.
But granted, I can't play any. He was the drummer for
The Faceless.
I can't play any of that crap.
Yeah, their original album.
And he also does covers of
It's just insane.
He does Animals of Leader stuff. Impossible to play.
Yeah. Easily
one of the best drummers, period. If you don't know who he is, Alex Rudinger, I don't even know how to spell his last name. Rudinger.
I think so. Yeah.
You need to look him up. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Someone says Joey Jordison, and I think that's an interesting topic because I think a lot of people...
I think he was really good at what he did.
Yes, and what I was going to say is I think a lot of people... I think Slipknot was almost like the mainstream metal band that people who weren't really into metal, so like if you say name 5 metal bands and your first band you name is Slipknot, and I'm not trying to be mean, I think he was good at what he did. Yes, Slipknot is metal.
Yeah.
They have some hard to play stuff.
Yeah.
Even on drums. I respect like the song Sulfur, Surfacing. Like Surfacing is a funny song. If you want to hear a song that says the F word about 1,000 times, listen to Surfacing. That was one of the first songs I learned on the drums was Surfacing. And it was just hatred. But Joey Jordison, I think his drum stuff it's nowhere near the level of like Alex Rudinger.
No, it's like
it's like he's like this might sound mean. Joey Jordison is like a 2 out of 10 compared to Alex Rudinger.
Yeah. It was like not to be like again, like he was fantastic, but it was like he was kind of like a one-trick pony. It's like he did what he did very, very well. And
but that was it.
And that was it. Yeah.
It was just so like and chaotic.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. Once you learn it, you can do it. Robbie can do it. And we're talking, I'm a drummer. Robbie, I wouldn't call you a drummer, but he can play drums probably better than anyone in here. And he's not a drummer. You had a drum set. You played drums good.
I had a drum set.
So that's all I'm saying. Drums and drams. Wait, did I go back in time? Drums and drams, we're talking about metal and drums. So you're in the right place.
Yeah, I would say guys that I think of now top of the game. Like Alex Rudinger is up there because he's insane.
Definitely. I would say he's probably my top 5 favorite drummers.
Matt Garska from Animals as Leaders is insane.
Ridiculous. And it's not, the thing is I think that's a good point you bring up as him is I think you listen to his stuff.
Yeah.
And I think to the average person, you probably think like,
this is nonsense.
No, well, not even that. I think a lot of people, if it's just not fast and crazy, you just think it's, he's just playing beats.
Yeah, but it's like
to a drummer, you're like, what is he?
He's messing with time so much.
The time signatures are off, and it's just like, to a drummer, you're like, what is this guy doing? How does he even know? How does he even know it? And look, drums and drams, Alex Rudinger is stupid good. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't get it. I watch his stuff, and it's so. Even when he plays Whitechapel.
And a lot of the time when he's playing, like his YouTube covers, he's actively like reading sheet music.
Yes.
It's like, are you kidding me?
And then when you watch I've watched his Whitechapel stuff because that's what I play on the drums. He even says like, I slowed down the music just so I can read the sheet music to it. But when they recorded this, it was no time, no metronome, nothing. So it's difficult. So this might sound different, but when you watch him, it's so just methodical and clean. Everything is just, I know what notes I'm playing. It's ridiculous how clean it is. Someone said the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. That's another controversial topic, I think.
It was like again, like the Rev, like especially for the time of like
the time frame
when that stuff was coming out. It's like he was doing really interesting.
So when did the
things.
Rev die? 2009?
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm talking back 2007 when like their self-titled album came out. So like Scream, all those songs, just the sick songs.
Yeah, like he was doing like
Sidewinder and all those crap.
He was doing stuff and adding like different elements that just people.
I
like,
wouldn't
really
say he's nowhere near the best by any means, but I think for the time frame and what he was doing, it was. He's like the Jimi Hendrix,
right? Like
Jimi Hendrix, dude. That's not good,
right?
You don't listen to that and be like, especially today's guitarist. You're that's not good.
But again, it was like for the time, if you mind blowing.
If you take a step back and realize, like, dude, the Rev was doing this crap in 2007 when everyone else, and granted, you could look back, like the Somatic Defilement came out in 2006.
Right.
Pray for Plagues, Bring Me the Horizon came out in 2006. There were a lot of deathcore bands that were really pushing it in that time frame.
Yeah, but there weren't dudes who were going like, I'm gonna add like a samba beat to this metal song.
No one was doing that. And the Rev did that. That's what made the Rev amazing, was just this random crap that no one even thinks about unless you're a drummer. And then if you really, especially in today's age, and you look back on it, this was 2007 and he was doing this. That's what made him special to me. It's not his skill. Anyone can play what he played. Even the newest Avenged Sevenfold album, this new drummer they had blows the Rev out of the water.
Right.
And you don't want to say it because he died, and you don't want to disgrace his name, but
right. But it's just because this guy's like, he's now in like this world of music that's like progressed so much. It's like I can add all this kind of
like that latest
stuff.
album.
Yeah.
This latest album, he played beats that the Rev would never play. I mean, he couldn't even play it. So I think it's just the time frame that really made him.
Okay, dude, Eloy is one of the most insane metal drummers of all time. That guy is insane. He plays for
who said that?
Robotic. Eloy plays for Sepultura right now, and like he is.
I don't even know who that is,
dude. He's one of the. He's like I think he's German, but he's insane. Like he just plays like so clean.
Brooks Walkerman's the new Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, Brooks he's incredible. I've watched behind the scenes stuff of him, and it's just ridiculous. He's like, no,
Brazilian.
Replay that track. I need to record it like this, and he's like, stupid.
Robotic says, Robbie, I've never said this before on here, but I used to play in a metal band. Guitar player, lefty. What guitar do you prefer? Everything. I have my.
Shut up! No, you don't. Tell them what guitar you play. You play the stupidest looking guitar I've ever seen. Go grab it. It's right here. He's grabbing the guitar. I hate this guitar.
Ugh. I play this nonsense as kind of headstock.
Look at it. What is that? A lot of people are they're mad that we're not naming their drummers. Paul from Cannibal Corpse. Here's the thing about death metal drummers. I think for the most part, it's not that their technical skill is good at all. Once you learn blast beats, it's the stamina.
Yeah, their endurance. Like
their endurance and stamina
going, yeah.
is what's absolutely friggin' stupid. Is I can play blast beats, but I play August Burns Red
right
in Whitechapel.
Yeah.
So they do blast beats, yeah, and they do a lot of them, but it's only for a section. But the fact that death metal drummers are just like literally just the whole song, what they're playing isn't what's hard. It's the fact that they keep doing it for 4 minutes.
Right.
Is stupid.
Dude, or even like I can't remember whoever in the first had like brought up Meshuggah, but like Thomas
Bleed.
Bleed is just a for 7 minutes.
And then the drummer literally keeps that pattern with his feet, which I can do. I can do the, but to try and do that for more than 1 minute, I'm just like, I'm tired of this.
That rhythm almost lasts for the entire song, which is 7 minutes.
And his feet is just going, and it's like a, I don't even, it's like a,
it's almost like a triplet, but yeah.
It's like a quad.
It's like a triplet with like an extra on it.
I don't know sheet music at all. I've learned all my drums by ear, so I don't know how to speak drums, but I know what they're playing.
Yeah.
And it's just, Bleed is stupid. It's literally the stupidest song I've ever. I don't like it just because of how dumb it is.
They definitely were like, I bet, what if we just did this for 7 minutes?
7 minutes of you just keeping this ridiculous beat. And he's like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, sure.
No one else will play this. Stupid. It's ridiculous. Why does the guitar look like Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Lieutenant Dan, what are you doing here? I thought I'd try out my sea legs. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. I know. You wrote me a letter, you idiot.
Oh my god.
John D, good evening. See you all on the next one. All right, John D, get out of here. I'll see you next Friday.
Bye,
brother.
John T. I won't see you for another long time.
You'll see Robbie in the summer.
Maybe.
No, you're coming. You're going on the boat.
That's fair.
Period. So what do you think about this? You're way further in.
Delicious, yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you can't get this here. I can't. I've never. For one, this is allocated beyond piss. I've never even seen it here behind the counter or anything. Tim Evans hitting a wall. I'm out. Tim Evans. Weak. Just kidding. Love you, Tim. See ya. Play some guitar. Let's go. Grab your guitar. Play something. David. Shoot. Who? For one, David. You're never in my streams.
You can just follow
David
me.
Bass.
You can just follow me on Twitch, and every once in a while, I do a guitar stream.
Just strum a little something.
Follow me on Instagram.
Instagram at Robbie Harmon.
Yep.
He also on your Twitch. You go live. You do guitar streams on your Twitch too, don't you?
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Robbie Harmon. He does. So all that is a bend?
Yeah. That's all I do in that entire song.
They just bend the note.
Yeah.
Wow. It's the drums that's hard in that song.
Yeah, dude. I mean, granted, my arm hurts just doing that.
Well, no, just doing like doing this the whole song.
I'm drunk. I can't play guitar.
That sounds pretty good. Everyone else is drunk too. They think that you're Picasso. Whiskey Tornado, cheers, buddy. Can you post links from mobile? You can. I'm sure you can. Seen Parkway Drive. Have you seen Parkway Drive?
I've never seen them live. I always wanted to, but I always missed out.
I actively to this day have Horizons and Deep Blue on my phone. Those two albums are so...
Dude, even Atlas.
Atlas is sick. Behold the pale horse.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. Winston, I'm totally let down about their newer stuff, to be honest, but Barn Door just did it. Watch Robbie Harmon.
Ew.
That's him. Hey, when do you do guitar stream? Don't you do it regularly?
Every now and then. But I'm gonna try.
You normally do it on like Mondays or Tuesdays,
yeah,
right?
I'm gonna try and do it every week now, Mondays or Tuesdays.
But then, if you click that link, I don't know if you watch Twitch, but for sure, on Wednesdays,
yes,
at 5 p.m. Central, around there, we're live on Warzone. If you're into video games at all, every week.
If you also want to watch me play guitar, what Barn Door posted is Robbie Harmon. If you just search that on Instagram, I post guitar stuff
at
on Instagram
Robbie Harmon
just all the time.
Yeah, and Robbie's probably the best guitar player I've ever seen. Gary Franchi wants to see Freebird. Bourbon Baller wants to know what we're drinking. Sam Houston 14. And this is grab me that bottle. I forget every time. Tennessee. This is the Tennessee batch. And someone sent me a Sam Houston 14 sample, and I'm gonna get into it with them. So they sent me a North Carolina batch, and I'll get into it with them because I want to compare. Yeah, Parkway rocks. Yeah, Parkway Drive, dude. I scream a lot of their stuff. Boneyards.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, anything.
I play that on the drums all the time. That song's freaking sick.
What was the album you said before? Crap.
It's Deep Blue, and then
Blue. What was the one before that?
Horizons. Horizons is their best.
Yeah, Horizons.
Hands down, Horizons is their best album. It's sick.
I have their documentary from Atlas. I think it was from Atlas. That was like the one that documents their world tour.
Yep.
I watched that all the time. It's so fun.
Yeah, and dude, they're just like surfer, dude. You know how many times they're playing on stage and one of their guitar players has a broke leg?
Yeah, that's the one where
they're just like, he's like in a wheelchair, just like rolling around playing because they were surfing and he broke his leg.
It's so good.
Ooh.
BD Bam. As Blood
what is that?
Black.
What is this?
Between the Buried and Me.
Oh, okay. I've always seen this in like YouTube videos. I've never known who that was.
Yeah. So I don't listen to their first album a whole lot. Yeah. Like their self-titled album, I don't listen to at all, and I don't listen to their second album, Silent Circus. But starting around their third album, Alaska, that album,
you've told me to listen to that.
That album goes hard. You would love Alaska.
I think you've showed it to me when I was in Texas with you last, and I was like, dude, this is sick.
Yeah.
Wildlife and Whiskey wants me to make a playlist workout. Always down to find new metal. Wildlife and Whiskey, hit me up. Because I work out every day, and I'm only listening to freaking metal. And then someone else, Cameron from Drums and Drams, were y'all into As Blood Runs Black in the day?
The only thing I remember of As Blood Runs Black is the song where they sampled the Tenacious D thing. Where it's like,
no.
They had a song where the sample at the beginning it was like, this next band told me not to read it, but god damn it, I wrote it. I'm gonna read it anyway. This is the best band ever.
What was it? Hold on. No. So what I know from them, and Cameron, you gotta bear with me. I 100% had this album.
This album.
Yeah, that album. So Allegiance, and I think this is the song. I'm gonna just, you know this. Whoa.
Sick.
That wasn't it. Hold on. There was a song off of this album, and when I was getting into drums.
Oh, D Brown said Colors for that's BT Bam again. Yeah, Colors is sick.
Blood has been shed. Aiden Craig, another live. Yeah, you've missed half of it, bro.
So on my Twitch, I've been doing this project for like a couple days, but on my Twitch I just did like last week. I'm working on recreating, like fully re-recording white walls off of colors. So if you're into colors, come check out my Twitch. It's fun. I promise I'll work on that project again sometime next week.
My fear, Cameron, my fears have become phobias.
Literally just, yeah.
Who said that?
Drums and dragons.
He said it was a big one. Dude, you know this. Just listen to the outro is where it's at.
It's the end of my...
That's sick. If you want a metal band from back in the day and it's a total throwback, as Blood Runs Black, my fears have become phobias. Listen to the whole song, but the last like minute of the song is what got me. Dramhound just started following you. Dramhound is a freaking legend.
You're the
Dramhound
best.
is Adam, I love you. He was the one who was like, yeah, I caught your Warzone stream. What sucks is, okay, it doesn't suck, but Adam just had a baby, and the baby takes up his free time.
Yeah, as it will.
I mean, come on, dude, quit. Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you?
Congratulations.
That's nasty.
Come on.
That's nasty. Why you fornicating? Yeah, there we go. He says it. It's the end of my fears have become phobias with the crazy fast double bass.
Do you know him too?
Whiskey Samurai. Yeah, he's in here.
Heck yeah, Whiskey Samurai.
I tend to like more proggy stuff.
Yeah, that's like all.
There you go.
To.
That's Robbie. I'm much more into this bullcrap. Just dun dun dun. And then Robbie wants the.
Yeah, I'm definitely into like the stuff that's like way weirder.
I want the stupid bullcrap drums like that. Is just the guitar just stops and it's this guy like. Back in my day is Slayer, Exodus, Pantera. Yeah, I like Slayer stuff.
I listened to a few Pantera tracks.
Raining Blood, Angel of Death. I even like
Zeo.
What was that newer Slayer song? I say newer, like early 2000s. Bloodline. Love that song. I don't really listen to Exodus. Pantera has some sick songs. Cemetery Gates.
Oh, dude.
Bro.
Pantera had the riffs. Like
they were like Metallica's Black Album, but they were like, you know what? We can do that better.
Have you ever seen like their first album when they were like a hair metal band?
No. I don't know if I want to know that. Literally, I'm calling you out, Cameron, because he just messaged me. Just read this, and I want you to read it exactly as it's typed.
Dude, when the hell are we doing a live together? This metal talk has me hyped as fuck.
No, that's not what he said.
Hyped as.
Cameron, I'm ready whenever you are, dude, because I know you don't have a cymbal hanging behind you and you're not ready to talk drums. So Cameron, you obviously don't know this.
Mm-mm.
Newer channel, I wouldn't even say newer. He's been doing videos. I think he's just been getting bigger into live streams lately. I just really recently discovered him. How that happened, I don't know, Cameron, forgive me. But I don't know. Obviously, he's into metal. I thought he wasn't into metal. So one of the other channels, the Mash and Drum, I drove him from when I was down in Austin that last time when I come to stay with you.
Yeah. I
drove him to Dallas. And the whole ride up, we just took turns playing songs. I would play songs off of Metallica S&M, and he would play the drum fills.
Yeah.
And I would be like, "You really do play the drums, don't you?" I don't know. I'm sorry if I doubted you, but the fact that you just played like the S&M drum fills
version, yeah.
because he actually played better at S&M.
Yeah.
So here we go. Mr. Whiskey Shits is doing. I don't know this band. You know this.
Aspirations. I don't know what that has to be off of either Silent Circus or the self-title, which I don't listen to.
Robbie, if you don't check out Above Below, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna look them up right now. Above Below.
Pantera Metal Magic, super hair metal.
Okay. Just so you can see, I'm gonna look up there first, because like
I only know so D Brown says Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, everyone knows that song. I'm talking like Cemetery Gates, Walk, like the big songs.
No, dude, you gotta look up their first album.
I'm about to cry.
This is what they used to look like.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
What year was that?
It would have been sometime in the 80s. They were super like a glam hair metal band, dude.
So we're talking like And Justice for All era.
Yeah, sometime around that. This is
Master of Puppets.
This is what the album looks like.
I would never listen to that album. I'm sorry, any Pantera fans, I would never look at this album cover, Metal Magic. I would never look at that and say, I have to listen to that. No way. Dude, I'm a Slipknot revival phase right now, self-titled through Volume 3.
Heck yeah, dude.
No. If you want to, and here's the thing, Drums and Drams, I'm probably the biggest Slipknot. I don't think you really like Slipknot at all.
Yeah, I can't say like I'm a huge fan.
I got real big because when I first started playing drums, I started playing like Surfacing, Wait and Bleed.
Yep.
And that was off of the Iowa album.
Right.
And then I got big into Before I Forget because that was on Guitar Hero, which was on Volume 3. But then 2009, All Hope Is Gone.
Yeah.
All Hope Is Gone album. That's the album that got me into Slipknot. That album is freaking metal. Granted, the newer stuff is metal.
Yeah.
I just never got into it. But All Hope Is Gone, the song All Hope Is Gone is what helped me learn screaming. Sulfur is a song that helped me learn double bass.
Yeah.
And what other song off that album? Psychosocial.
Psychosocial is just such a classic.
That song is sick. I just think of that dude, that meme, that guy on the Psychosocial. You know that big guy?
No.
I'll show it to you later.
Perfect.
It's ridiculous. It's me and Dan make fun of him.
Mr. Whiskey Shits, BT Bam self-titled Aspirations. Yeah, I don't listen to the self-titled album. I'm from with BT Bam. I'm from basically Alaska up till now. So the first two albums, I don't really.
Dang,
know.
Look at this. Seen Metallica and Justice for All tour in high school.
Dang.
So I've only seen Metallica once.
Same.
You guys saw them down in Texas, right?
Yeah, I saw it with my dad in Texas.
So speaking of Metallica, I have to tell this story because it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Dan and I went to Metallica beginning of 2019.
Yep.
For the Hardwired tour. We wait in line, we get first in line. We're there all day. We wait 8 hours in line. We're like front row of the concert, and James Hetfield has like 8 microphones around the stadium. Like he just goes microphone to microphone. Well, he comes to a microphone right in front of us, and he flicks his guitar pick into the crowd. And I reach up, and it goes right over my hands. Well, about 50 other hands reach up to grab it and knock it right down, and it lands right over my shoulder, right in between my legs. And so I'm like this, and then I see it fly over my head, and I'm like, holy crap. So I just like dive on it, and I grab James Hetfield's guitar pick, and I'm like, I open it as if I have the pick of destiny from Tenacious D. I open it, and it's Satan's pick. And I'm like, I was like, I don't want to put this in my pocket. Someone's gonna pickpocket me. So I just hold the rest of the concert. I'm just holding it in my fist, and I'm just like, yeah, I have James Hetfield's guitar pick. It's over there. I'm gonna frame it. I have a poster. I'm gonna frame the whole gosh dang thing. Best time of my life. Psychosocial is the epitome. Is that how you say that, or the epitome?
Epitome. Yeah.
What is epitome?
I guess that is epitome.
We're dumb.
We're not smart.
Of Slipknot butt rock. I'm a sucker for drop F sharp tuning, and Scissors by Slipknot is drop F. Which is Scissors a new song? That's got to be on a newer album. One of the last two albums.
Slipknot tune's low as piss.
Or if it's really old, I don't know it. But I love everything off of All Hope Is Gone. That album is so sick. Drop F. Everyone loves Drop F. What's your favorite tuning?
I'm like a drop C. Like that guitar's in C sharp standard because I'm doing BT BAM stuff. They're in a standard tuning. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Probably drop C is probably what my guitar.
I think that's pretty.
Time.
I think a lot of the stuff we like, especially when we were in the bands and stuff, we were playing drop C stuff. Like all of Render the Rampage.
Drop C.
If you guys don't know Render the Ramp, if you want to listen to my band in high school,
you just spit on me. Look at that, dude.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
What? That wasn't me. Render the Rampage on, I think we're on, what's that website called? SoundCloud.
YouTube, oh.
SoundCloud, Render the Rampage. That's like high school me. And they're pretty good. But I think they were all drop C. I think, isn't Crimson Armada?
Crimson Armada was in drop C, but Eyes of God is in drop B.
In the Eyes of God was drop B.
Yeah.
And that song is my favorite, so. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll put this back.
Yeah. So many. Oh my God. Cameron. Dude, you know Crimson? Do we know Crimson? I played shows with those. What?
Dude, Crimson, the first album, Guardians
is still to this day, and I was speaking earlier, if I had to name my top favorite albums.
He said I played shows with those dudes.
That's what I just said. So you know Sode and friggin' who else was in there?
I just know David Puckett.
David? Well, I don't know if David Puckett was the original drummer.
He was on Guardians, yeah.
David Puckett's incredible. I grew up in the metal scene here in Columbus.
Yeah.
They were from Columbus.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Aiden Craig, no, neither of that. The Crimson Armada.
Because David is how I met Dan.
Yeah, because they had the David is the CEO of
whatever, I can't remember what their Music Mentors.
Music Mentors, yeah. And he messaged me. We talked on me and David talked on. We were chatting on the email talking about Music Mentors.
I have David's phone number.
Give it to me. I'm gonna text him and say, "Hey, you don't know me, but I know Robbie."
Yeah, because like when I was in that thing, like he would call me.
David Sode, can't remember the other dudes, and Attack, dude. I love Attack,
dude.
Attack self-titled album, just the blue one with Smokeahonis and Renob Nevada and freaking Sexual Man Chocolate. Though that dude, oh my God, that album, when I first came to your house, that's all I was listening to, and you're like, dude, what is that? It's Attack, dude. Just listen to it. It's so good.
Dude, I remember Smokeahonis. I
listen to that on every day. One of those songs comes on and I listen to it.
Crimson Armada only has one album. Do they not have the other one?
No. Who said that?
D Brown.
Where?
Crimson Armada only has one album.
Only has one album on Spotify. Is it good? Which one?
If it's Guardians, which is blue.
D Brown. They have Guardians, and then they have
I can't even remember the name of the other one. It has a few good songs, but it was.
Hold on, I have it on my phone. What is that? Conviction. If it's Guardians, listen to the whole freaking album. That album literally from Guardians down to the end it's so good. Like everything about that. I think it's in my top 3 favorite albums of all time.
It's great. It's fantastic.
It is so good. Conviction
has a few good songs, but it was such a change.
They went from like a deathcore band. Would you call them deathcore?
Yeah, Guardians, absolutely.
Guardians was deathcore. Conviction was like produced metalcore. So Conviction was a pretty decent song. Juggernaut off of Conviction was sick.
Yeah.
Composed of Stone, sick.
Composed of Stone?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll put the fear of and then Soul Crusher, sick. I think Worthy was a good song. Not deathcore at all.
Yeah.
If you're not into Christian music, don't even listen to Worthy. It should be in a church.
And yeah, Conviction.
But
Fear of God.
Sick. Dude, Guardians though, name one bad song.
Yeah, there's not. I don't listen to Outro just because it's literally just like
Outro. The 10th song on Guardians is called Outro, and I still think it's better than everything off of Conviction.
Literally every single song is
Guardian,
so
Feel
good.
the Addiction, Sound. Here's the thing, dude. What's crazy is I challenge myself sometimes to play this whole album on drums in one sitting.
Yeah.
I'll play the whole album on drums just to see if I can do it. It's so good. If you guys are into deathcore, I'm telling you, if you don't know Crimson Armada, listen to Guardians. That's my number 1 recommendation. Top 3 all of a sudden. Mariah Carey's Glitter soundtrack's off the list. Gosh dang right it is.
It's gone.
I like Christian metal. Living Sacrifice is the GOAT. Christian metal is sick. Impending Doom. Like their early stuff, like it's like slam, just it's all inhales.
Dude, like Guardians, Guardians, maybe controversial in that area, like just because it was like it was like trying to like jump on like a train of like hype at that time, but that album is so sick.
Yes. So if you guys don't know, like if you don't like Christian stuff, it's very controversial, and it's just because we grew up in this era and we knew what happened after the Crimson Armada. But the Guardians album itself is everything is Christian.
Yeah, it's all taken from the Bible for sure.
And like I said, we won't get into it, but The Holy Guile was made.
The
Holy Guile was made. Drums and Drams, I know you know the Guardians, so did you know that Sode went on to be in The Holy Guile, which was the most anti-religious band?
And I mean, it was just like ridiculous. That first album was like all just like joke songs.
Yeah, but it was the thing is
they had that one song that was literally just like
Fap Fap.
Oh, was it Fap Fap that had? It was like the lyrics were the names of bands.
No, that was
song was,
K Thanks Bye, I think.
Whatever. That song was ridiculous.
Anyway,
Fap Fap.
It was like it spelled out. They did a 2-part thing, and it was like F something. So it was Fap Fap, Uber Douche, cool story, bro, and K Thanks Bye.
Right, and it was just like so just like ridiculous.
And that's what's sad about it. It's like, I think, how do you release this and then you release this just total anti? I mean, the lyrics were so you could feel the like he genuinely hated.
Yeah, like this was like literally just like to catch on a trend, but it happened. It happened to be very sick.
What's crazy though, Have you ever watched the music studio version of all this?
Yeah, like
where he was recording it?
Yeah.
He recorded the final words. In one of the YouTube videos, it showed him recording it. It was there was no effects on his voice.
Right.
Lo and behold, he did that whole portion in one take, and it was no effects at all. Perfect.
I'm gonna have to freaking listen to this album. It's so sick.
Yeah, I play it all the time. And then Cameron wanted to know, did you listen to Oceano? Yeah, I did. I still listen to I don't know what album the
What's the one song from the
it starts like
Yes, that's the one Oceano song I know.
District of Misery.
District of Misery.
That song's sick. Samuel the Impaler, something off that album is sick. But I have I don't have that album on my phone, but I have Ascendance. The Taken. Cameron, The Taken is a song that I scream to regularly. Samuel the Destroyer. That song, dude, that song is sick. But The Taken is that's a practice song for me.
Yeah.
When I'm screaming in the shower, The Taken is just guttural and you don't understand what he's saying. It's just so good.
I see some For Today getting thrown out there.
For Today, holy crap!
We listen to it.
Who said that? D Brown. For Today is one of my favorite religious
and
brands.
Drums and Drams said For Today.
I would say For Today, I think their last album before they quit was but like
I was at their last show ever in Dallas.
Really?
Yeah, it was with
they are a good show.
Dude, that show was awesome.
I watched them with Miss May I, Memphis Mayfire, and it was them, and then I forgot who else. It was some nobody band. For Today, like, they go hard.
Yeah, it was For Today.
Do you need something else? What do you want?
Yeah.
Pick anything.
Give me anything.
No, you pick. That's what we do around here.
You said it was nonsense, but it's right here, so I'll pick it.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He just wants to know. He's picking 1792 Sweet Wheat.
Right, this is a bourbon show.
Out of everything, he's picking that, but that's cool. Give him the old tub. No, for that. Alec, AB Cigars, Alec.
I'm gonna take some of your cigars.
Alec freaking Rubin. I love you. I miss you. I'm sure you're lit right now, so maybe we shouldn't even be talking. So, I love you though. I have the sickest Oceano video to show you, and he sent it to me. Heck yeah, I'm so stoked. Speaking of Christian metal, For Today. Yeah, okay, so he said that too. So Cameron said the same thing about For Today. I got into For Today. What was the album where every song title was like a Bible character?
Crap.
But you know what I'm talking about.
It was the one before Seraphim.
It had like Saul of
Tarsus and yeah.
That album got me into For Today, and then the next album with like
Seraphim,
Phoenix. Yeah. That album's
those two albums are fantastic.
Yes.
What was the one after? The blue one was really good too, I thought. Immortal had 6 songs on it.
Song Immortal, and then the song The Only Name.
Yep.
The Only Name had the sickest breakdown. And it is like,
I remember off of the album, the first one that had the Bible. It wasn't the first one; it's their second album, I think. But it had all the Bible names. They had the breakdown that led into it with America.
That was on the Bible one.
Yeah.
America, you will be judged.
Oh my god.
So Aiden Craig, $2 super chat, and he's saying something that's not new to me, might be new to Robbie. Attack singer has a solo project called Bill Murray.
Like Caleb Shomo?
No, not Caleb. Caleb Shomo was the screamer who went on to Beartooth.
Beartooth. Johnny
We're
Craig?
talking Johnny Craig.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Robbie, right now for Aiden Craig.
Bill Murray is, in fact, on
And look,
all of his
1,
stuff.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 albums of Bill Murray.
I haven't listened to Bill Murray.
He just releases like 8 songs. 9 songs every year.
That's awesome.
And they're almost like the best way I can explain this to Robbie, and none of you will understand this, but you will. A lot of their songs almost kind of sound like Peyton, like his music.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like very chill.
Yeah.
They do have some like rock, but none of it's too heavy.
Right.
There's some of it that screams, but still like the instruments are like not heavy at all.
Right, yeah.
It's just like you did a breakdown in a elevator music type tone.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's not that heavy, but it's really good. If you liked Johnny, I loved Johnny Frank. You said Johnny Craig, it's Johnny Frank.
It is Johnny Frank.
Yeah, Beartooth's another good one. I like Beartooth. Wish you were with us the last couple of days. It was wild. Alec, you're obviously I had no idea you were in Florida. I will come to Florida, and I don't smoke cigars, but you can teach me. And I will be there.
I've only smoked cigars a couple times, and they get me super fucked up, and I really like it.
And I really like it. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, here's another one. Heard.
Oh,
How do you say
Alexion?
that? I know them. I don't know them. I've heard them, and they're really freaking good.
Yeah, so I've heard a couple of their songs. The only thing I think about when I hear that band is they have a cover of Suburbs by Rush, and it is so good.
Really?
It is so good. They have a Rush cover.
Didn't they? I think that's a band. I thought didn't they stop being a band and they come back?
Maybe, yeah.
Because I think I saw them like, oh, they're back, and I clicked on them, and I'm like, holy, how did I not know who this band was? This is sick. Kind of sad. Oh, okay. So before I get into that, so Cameron says check your
Subdivisions, not Suburbs. Subdivisions by Rush. They have a really good cover of Subdivisions.
Cameron said check your DMs.
Check them DMs, Oceano.
Go to 440. He says get pissed and does the I'm doing it right now on stream.
Get pissed.
He said go to 440. I'm ready. I'm super excited. Dude, this is about to get crazy. I would probably stab someone. Dude, that was sick.
God, I miss shows so much. Screw COVID.
Holy crap. Yeah. Gosh, dude, that was sick. I was going to let you know you're invited anytime, but Daniel Kerber timed me out. He did! Kerber!
See message deleted, message deleted, message deleted.
Dang it, Kerber! I love you, Alec. He texted me. I was going to let you know you're invited anytime. Oh, Alec, I'll come anytime. Kerber, I love you too. I'm Switzerland. You guys do your thing. Let's see. I saw something else I wanted to mention too before I said that. So there's that. It was another band someone mentioned. Where did it go?
Baby.
It was probably Alec. It got deleted. No, I could have sworn it was right around there. And it was a band that we listened to. That's why I wanted to say it. Oh, I wanted to say this. Kind of sad that As I Lay Dying guy tried to kill his wife.
Yep.
That was unfortunate. If you haven't listened to As I Lay Dying's new album, so he got out of prison for trying to kill his wife and got back into the same band and released an album.
And from what I've heard of like podcasts I listen to and people I know, it's like because Daniel toured with As I Lay Dying when they came back because Fit for a King toured.
Yeah, they did a tour before COVID.
Tim has like done a lot in the right communities and has like really kind of done stuff in the right way. And I've heard a lot of people from that world that's like, it was like he very much is aware of what he did and how like incredibly fucked up it is, but has taken the right steps as a human to kind of.
And this is coming from this is the source. He hangs out with people who are touring with this guy. So I've watched, if you haven't watched, they released that hour-long video right after he got back in the band, and they just talked. It was like a
very emotional
As I Lay Dying, just 1 hour video of, I don't know what it was even called.
Yeah.
But it's very, very emotional. If you even knew the band and you watch it, you will be emotional. I was crying.
Yeah, it's like legit. It's pretty real. Just like a couple dudes talking about
the thing is I have no place to judge. Like, yes, trying to kill your wife, that's the worst thing ever. But I don't know. I don't know him. I didn't know him. And if people who lived with him, like, what's their guitar player name? The Hawaiian guy?
Nick.
Hippa. If Nick Hippa, the whole video was him crying. Like, he was still emotional.
The nicest person.
And I've met Nick Hippa. I have their autographs right there. This poster is As I Lay Dying autographed. Nick Hippa's the nicest guy ever. And in that video, he was crying, but he still was like, I learned to forgive him. Like, I'm ready to move on and forgive him. So if he saw something that I don't get to see because I don't know this guy,
right,
then I have no choice to say, then yeah, maybe he has changed for the better. So I have no place to judge him and try and kill his wife. When he dies and meets God, that's between him and Tim and God. I will listen to his music in the time being because it's really good and his lyrics seem very personal.
And there's 4 other people that like have not done that I genuinely trust with like the creative outlet of that like trust that one person enough to let it go. This like I can.
But literally, like I said, everyone else in that band is like, Nick Hippa is the nicest guy ever, and if was like, yeah, I forgive him. I'm not gonna say I don't have a place to be unforgiven of Tim.
Right.
That's not. I care, but I don't actually care in the sense of I'm gonna hold it against this guy. I don't know him.
Yeah.
He tried to kill his wife. That's between him and the law and God and whatever. So
drums and drams, it's time to pass out.
Cheers, dudes.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing up metal bands, bro.
I also saw
roids are bad.
That's true.
Give me some steroids.
Unless you're just trying to get huge and you can get over the whole, like, I mean, it's a weak defense for, like, trying to kill your family or whatever. But if you're trying to get huge, like,
no, here's the thing, like,
just tell people you're not natty and you look insane. I'm cool with it.
Here's the thing. I am a firm believer or a disbeliever in roid rage and the fact of
it's a weak defense in court of like, that's why I try to kill somebody.
That's the thing, guys. Everyone says roid rage is why they did it. No, that had become a cop-out to say, oh, he tried to kill his wife? Oh, he was on steroids.
Right.
No. Steroids don't make you want to kill other human beings.
Steroids just make you look fucking sick.
It just makes you look awesome. Do steroids. No.
As long as you tell people you're on steroids, go for it.
It makes you more aggressive, yes, but being aggressive doesn't mean murdering another human being. Period. I don't care what you say. You have to have another problem with you.
I saw somebody mention... Scroll up.
Yeah, I saw something else I wanted to talk about.
Somebody said Dance Gavin Dance. Oh, yeah. Aiden Craig, my nephew's trying to get me into Dance Gavin Dance. First impression's not impressing me. Their latest album is pretty sick.
Ooh,
But I definitely get not being into it. I fully understand it.
Hold on, I think I saw something up here before I got into that one. I can't find it, I'm skipping it. But here's a good one. Killswitch Engage, Christian band or no? Not officially, but look at the lyrics.
I don't think so.
I will say this. I don't think Killswitch Engage themselves are necessarily a Christian band. So when I say Christian band, I'm referring to we as a band are saying we're making music to glorify God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing that. But I will say, Jesse Leach, who is now the singer of Killswitch Engage, after Howard, had a band, Times of Grace. You've heard Times of Grace.
I don't think so.
If you know me and Dan, you've heard them. Okay. I'll show you. Times of Grace was a side project between Jesse Leach and Adam D from Killswitch Engage. Jesse Leach is a Christian, and Times of Grace was much more religious.
Interesting.
It wasn't God this, Jesus this, but it was more like where the Spirit leads me. Yeah. It was very uplifting and positive.
Interesting.
So that being said, knowing that the lead singer is a Christian, yeah, their lyrics will probably be more lean to faith-based stuff. So I will probably say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. It's like ABR like now.
August Burns Red, yeah.
It's just like Jake and Matt are like the only like Christians. The other guys are just like, yeah, cool. It's like
and Jake is like, so his lyrics are gonna be based off of what his beliefs are, or just kind of like what he is influenced by. And yeah, if he's a Christian, he's gonna have positive Christian-like lyrics. I'm sure they kind of limit it to, let's kind of be more, just kind of open to everyone.
Yeah.
They don't want to be like just, I think a lot of Christians and bands who aren't Christian bands don't want to be just full blown, we don't want to sing hymnals.
Right. It's like let's just kind of like do our thing. And
yeah.
It's like
I'm a Christian and my
are going to be naturally influenced by things that they have.
I'm naturally influenced by it. So my lyrics are going to be a little more Christian, but I want it to be vague to where everyone can kind of relate to this.
Yeah.
Granted, August Burns Red does like redemption off of Messengers is totally.
Aiden Craig, my first show was highly suspect. What was your first show? What was your first show? What was your first concert?
My first concert ever that I remember was Nickelback.
That's sick.
They were touring All the Right Reasons. And I will tell you right now, you don't talk crap about Nickelback because that show was sick. That was like Side of a Bullet. Freaking... That was the only metal song. Animals.
Dude, Nickelback, I will unapologetically listen to Nickelback.
They're so bad, but they're so good at the same time. That was my first ever concert that I remember. 2006.
Heck yeah.
I was 10 or 11.
Oh my god, my first concert.
D Brown really wants to growl. D Brown, I cannot do it here, bro.
My first concert?
People will unsubscribe. Jason Busey, we were just talking about you. People were asking about you, making sure you're okay. Jason Busey, Tree. Jason Busey, you're a seaman. Get back on your ship.
My
just kidding. I love you.
My first concert had to have been earlier because it was before I moved to Arkansas. Because I was born in Texas.
You probably watched Rush or something live.
No, it was It was Styx at Billy Bob's.
I'm not laughing at Styx. I'm laughing at Aiden Craig says, Robbie, the band is called Highly Suspect.
Oh, I thought it was like Highly Suspect is like...
The show is so suspect. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
I thought when he said that, I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure there's a band called Highly Suspect.
Never heard of them. They're probably really sus, though. I saw Styx was my first ever concert.
Styx, huh?
Domo arigato, Mr.
No, I know Styx.
Yeah. At freaking Billy Bob's in Fort Worth.
Billy Bob, where?
In Fort Worth. It's the name of the venue.
Oh,
it's called the name of the venue is called
I was
Billy
literally
Bob's.
looking for someone in the chat named Billy Bob.
No, the name of the venue is called Billy Bob's.
My first show was John Fogerty.
John Fogerty, yeah.
Sing a song of him.
I freaking know John Fogerty.
I vibe to Nickelback, not gonna lie. Heck yeah. What's that one song? It starts off with like... It's all drums.
Oh, I don't know. I thought
all the wrong reasons. I think.
What was their new album that had the one?
Heck if I know.
Did you listen to the new single off of the
Feed the Machine?
Feed the Machine. It's
that's pretty metal.
It's been like 3 years now since that song came out, but
it's pretty metal though.
That song's good.
A lot of double bass.
I'll listen to that song.
It's no pretty problem. Good. I don't know why people don't like Nickelback. All I can think about is that video on YouTube where they're like playing a show and he goes out there and he's like, we got any Nickelback fans out in Portugal or wherever they're at? And then all of a sudden he's like, we can either play a song or we'll leave. Just tell us if you want us here or not. And then all of a sudden this rock comes flying in and hits him in the head. And you can see his hair like fly. I mean, it's like, and he goes, see ya. And they just walk off the stage. That's all I can think about when I think of people hating Nickelback.
That's amazing, dude.
I can't believe you haven't seen that video.
No.
It's like in the middle of the set, and he's just like, we got any Nickelback fans out here? And everyone's like...
There was a show that came through. This would have been 4-ish years ago, but I can't remember. It had like some like dumb like political name, but it was Five Finger Death Punch. It was co-headlined Five Finger Death Punch.
So bad.
And Scott Stapp of Creed. I guess Scott Stapp has
Five Finger Death Punch and Scott.
I guess Scott Stapp has like his own solo project, but
it's been a while. You're still going, Trev? Right on. Yeah, William. We'll call it here soon. I gotta wake up early. And then I saw something else. I don't know why people don't like Nickelback. Trev.
Good question.
I seriously don't know. I have no idea. Nickelback cover of Devil Went Down to Georgia is actually kind of sick. I've heard that.
I haven't. That sounds sick though.
They play the fiddle section.
I like that song.
They solo it. And it's
that
actually pretty good.
I'm gonna listen to that.
It's quite impressive, to be honest.
More trash.
Come on, man. These are drunk dipping hours. You don't know me. Each chip is equal to 1 ounce. One 8-ounce glass of smooth, creamy beer. What do you think?
That is the worst idea I've ever heard of.
You don't know me! Everyone's like, who the heck? What the heck is this?
Super Bowl commercial from like 10 years ago.
Super Bowl commercial 2007. Barry tomorrow. I'll throw out bands all night. Let me start naming out bands that I like. Gosh,
I know Barry Tomorrow, but I can't
never
say
heard of him.
I've listened to him.
Never heard of him.
Trev Schlammered.
All That Remains. Easily, like, The Fall of Ideals.
Yep.
Easily one of the best albums of all time. What?
Amidst the graves demons.
Amidst the graves demons.
I want to see like 3 ambulances.
At the end of this song, I want to see 3 ambulances. No, they're sick. I like bands that maybe you don't even know, like Angel Maker. You probably never even heard of them. Sick. Let's see. I like Bless the Fall.
Oh, yeah.
You guys like Bless the Fall? You're talking about August Burns Red. I love Bless the Fall. Bullet for My Valentine was a huge influence for us.
Classic.
Like Scream Aim Fire album.
That was the heaviest thing I'd ever heard at the time.
Ooh, not to derail the music, but Uncle Buck sent me some samples of this Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye.
Ooh.
And it's pretty epic.
Yes.
You didn't pick that one, but it's right back here.
This is a bourbon show.
You're not rye, so I didn't offer it to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Bullet for My Valentine's great. Like dude. So I loved their
Venom was dope. Yep.
Venom was sick, and I think it was a good. Got them back on the rails, but then the album after that got them back off the rails. I was like, Venom was it? They were trying to go back to like Scream Aim Fire roots,
Dude.
and then they got off the rails again. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
The image of what was the
Gravity. So Lone Wonder said Gravity. So Gravity was the album. He said it was sick. I thought some of the songs are fine, but it was nowhere near as good as Venom.
what was the guy's name? The main guy?
Matt Tuck.
Matt Tuck. Dude, when he it was like an image thing for me when he used to play the Jackson guitars with the reverse headstock. It was like the flying V. It was like the same, and then he
Like
switched,
2009.
Then he switched to BC Rich. And I'm like, those guitars are so freaking dumb. It's like
That was like 2009 Matt Tuck. He was skinny
with the
long black hair.
with the freaking soul patch.
Soul patch. That was like right after Waking the Demon came out.
Yes.
Was when that was that era. So the flying V, freaking skinny Matt Tuck, long black hair. After Fever came out, he got a little chubby, and he had long brown hair.
Right. Yeah.
And then he like cut his brown hair, and he had just like our hair.
Yeah, he had like an undercut.
So hipster, moron, us. And then they came out with Venom, and it was actually like, whoa,
Yeah.
they can still play metal. And then Gravity came out, and they were like, they're trying to pull some Bring Me the Horizon crap. Like they're trying to go full like electronic in some of these songs. Wasn't good. Ooh, Chris S is talking Breaking Benjamin is in my current playlist. Red, Cold River, and Tourniquet. That whole album, I listen to it regularly. Sick. I don't know if you've listened to the latest Breaking Benjamin.
I listened to Diary of Jane, ironically. That's like all I listen to.
Dude, that new Breaking Benjamin, it's metal.
Dude, I know you don't listen to Tesseract, but yeah, Aiden Craig, I love Tesseract. Dude, freaking
Fever, Venom, and Gravity are dope.
I'm not going to show you the whole song.
Some of the songs.
I'm not going to show you the whole song.
Ember. Yeah, Ember is the new album.
I won't show you the whole song because you'll hate it, but the beginning of My Nocturne.
That's what I pictured like old Periphery.
Yeah.
So like Gent.
Dude, yeah. And Luminary has like a really sick intro.
That's what I picture that as. Amon Amarth. So Jason Busey again bringing up Amon Amarth. That's sick. What does the screaming sound like?
There's no screaming.
Oh.
This is what it sounds like immediately after.
What the heck?
I love it. The song is so cool, but I like the heavy part, just the beginning and the end, and it goes back to that at the end.
Trev loves Tears Don't Fall. Of course I do, and I love Tears Don't Fall Part 2 off of
I haven't even heard Tears Don't Fall Part 2. I love Tears Don't Fall. Your tears
They-
don't
it's-
fall.
The only thing
They
they
crash around me.
the only thing they keep is the same chord progression.
for the chorus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like a similarity between the two. They're totally different. It's off of do you remember Temper Temper? Temper Temper.
Yeah.
Sock and boppers. Same thing. Sock and boppers. We're bullet from a Valentine. So bad.
Temper.
So bad. But Tears Don't Fall Part 2 was on that album, and it was actually really good. So, anyone into baby metal? Was that the band I was talking?
Yeah, that's the Japanese like girls. Baby metal.
That's who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Baby metal, the only way I know baby metal is they did a collaboration with Bring Me the Horizon and their new album on the song Kingslayer, and it's freaking sick. I don't know any other thing from baby metal at all. Period. That's the only time I've heard them, and I like it. Baby metal is terrible.
But their fan base is rabid AF. That's supposed to be rabid AF. Yeah.
I've never heard of them. Like I said, I know them that one song, and I think that song is sick. But I can tell just because it's the Japanese weird stuff that they do.
Yeah.
It's probably a weird band. The new one by A Day to Remember, Resentment. We were talking about this the other night. A Day to Remember, I hate their production on every album since Homesick. Homesick, like Mr. Highway's thinking of the end.
I never.
Dun, 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 dun.
I never got
Dun,
into
dun, dun,
A Day to
dun,
Remember. I don't know any of their songs.
Disrespect your surroundings. Dun, 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 dun. You don't know?
I love just how angsty that is, though.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, yes. Okay. I know.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know that 100%.
Homesick.
Okay.
Then you go to the next album, which is, shoot, I don't even know what it's called. Second Sucks is on it. And
Okay. I know Second Sucks.
the quality of that album was like, Homesick is like a 10. They're like, you know what? Let's just dial it back as if I recorded this in my bedroom. And then after that album, they were like, let's do Common Courtesy. Again, really sick songs on it. But they were like, let's dial it back a notch. This is in the closet of my bedroom. And then the newest album, they're like, all the way down.
This is in the crawl space of my closet.
We're in the street in the street. Cars driving by. I don't like it. I don't know why they keep going down. Bad Vibrations. See, Lone Wanderer loves Bad Vibrations. I do not like Bad Vibrations. It's like the recording quality, like the guitar tone, so bad. I do not like it. I do not like the guitar tone. It's just bad. Let me read this super chat, but then I have something else to read. No Screaming on that Tesseract album. Try Juno.
Yeah, that's their. I don't even know that's the newest album. That last song I played. That
Was the
Tesseract
newest?
album. Yeah. And it's sick.
And then I'm guessing Juno has Screaming.
No, Juno does not.
Oh, whatever. I wanted to read this.
Make them suffer.
Make them suffer. D. Brown, if you're talking about Widower. There you go. We just did, what was that song we just did?
I don't know. I just know that song because it's so ridiculous. I've seen them.
Oh, of course I have.
They played with a ABR forever ago. It was August Burns Red, Silent Planet, Make Them Suffer, and some other band. I can't remember.
So, not Widower, Neverbloom. Neverbloom and Lord of Woe, sick. Deathcore, sick. Old Souls has a couple good ones. How to Survive a Funeral, the newest album. You would probably like it. I don't really.
I didn't even know they had a new album.
There's a couple good ones, but Neverbloom.
I remember.
Weeping Wastelands is the one that's like.
It's so ridiculous.
He does the blaz like 6 times in a row. It's incredible. Devil Driver. I don't know anything about Devil Driver other than on YouTube.
That Circle Pit or whatever.
Yes. He's like, I want to see the biggest circle pit. And I'm not kidding. It was like the pit of hell opened up for Devil Driver. And I didn't even know who they were. I'm like, how did this many people are into this? It was massive. Night, everyone. Just remember, Sabbath and Motorhead are not just the originals, but the best. Jason Busey, you're a seaman. Go to bed. He was in the Navy. I have to talk crap.
Dude, ding, ding, the mud vein.
That has to be what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's 100%.
And he's like, the whole music video.
That's the one where it's like the best screamer. It's like,
they dub over his scream. Devil Driver, the singer was from Coal Chamber. I have no idea about either of those bands, I'll be honest. I only know Devil Driver from that video. And then bam, we nailed it. Yes, dig. Mudvayne has some sick songs, to be honest.
I only remember there was a song when I was in like
Happy?
I have no clue what the name of it is. But there was a song I listened to from Mudvayne that was like like ninth grade. I was like super into it.
I listened to a lot of Mudvayne songs like when I was learning drums. Only because of that. I didn't like
Happy is their number one.
Yeah.
I just have no. Oh wait.
Click.
It might have been off of this album that I.
Doughboy. All work and no play makes me a doughboy.
I have no idea. I'm never gonna know this.
All work and no play makes me a doughboy.
Because this looks familiar, but I just have no idea.
All their popular songs. Not that one. What's their older one?
Lost and Found, I think, has like Happy and yeah.
Happy was a big one. Nope. Go even further back.
This is their
Go even further back.
Happy Dig.
Go to that album. So.
Right there. LD50. That one.
So Dig was huge. I'm trying to think of all the ones that I knew because I feel like I just knew the.
Look at these names.
What can we go even older? Go to discography.
The beginning of all things to end.
Not Falling is a good one. That one's sick. I think there's another one off this album.
1297, 2499. Screw off. I hate song titles like that.
Okay, we just gotta give up. There's so many songs. I don't recognize any of these, but there's definitely songs. The bassist was really good. Yeah, like you guys don't know Mudvayne? Gay Lord.
Biggin, calm down.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm not a YouTube literate, so this may not work, but maybe you could do media streams from supporters. What?
I don't know.
Media streams from supporter suggestions? Young Pie, what are you talking about? Let me know. I don't know what you're saying. Or let me clarify. We'll go another couple minutes because I gotta wake up early as all heck.
I'm gonna just look through my daily mix.
Periphery, I see Periphery on there. Periphery is so sick.
Contortionist, Periphery, Between the Buried and Me, Silosis.
Is that a new album by Silosis?
Yeah, that's their newest album.
Like I said, what if Ethereal is the last album that I listened to?
This newest album is sick.
With Josh as the screamer.
Dude. Yeah. This like breakdown is sick.
You know I like breakdowns, so show me the breakdown. Make a mad face. That was actually pretty good.
It sounds sick.
Someone wants us to look up, I know that breakdown. It says bubble bath bourbon. You would like bubble. He literally makes videos of him sitting in the bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
All you see is his feet and bourbon.
That's awesome.
How's that sweet wheat? You haven't even told us about the sweet wheat. We've just been talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's in your glass.
Which I've had sips of. It's good. I mean, it's delicious. Like, I can drink it, no problem.
It should be really sweet.
I mean, it is sweet. It's like, it's pretty burny on my lips, but it's good.
I haven't had a sip of it in a while.
Big, calm down.
What did someone say? Look up, Whiskey Samurai, look up cold chamber, big truck.
Big truck.
Big truck. I'm driving down the cornfield with my sister, who I'm kissing. Welcome to Arkansas.
Did you ever watch Parks and Rec? There's a episode that Bo Burnham is on, and he's like a country music star.
Hold on. Obviously, it's because we're intoxicated. I'm getting nothing but grain. That is bad.
I think it's pretty okay. Anyway, Bo Burnham plays.
That's nasty.
Bo Burnham plays a country star, and there's like a scene where they just introduce him, and he's like playing around on a piano. He's like, "I'll bring the girls, you bring the beer, and the troops will bring the freedom."
Dude, you're talking to the wrong dude. It's metal, just trust me.
What is?
Look up cold chamber, big truck.
Cold chamber, big truck just sounds like an insane song.
Everyone loves Deftones. I know Deftones. I'm not into them. I think they're good.
Same, never got into Deftones. But I understand why people are into them. I just never.
Like I said, guys, like my biggest influences right now are like Lorna Shore, like CJ McCreery from Signs of the Storm and Lorna Shore.
Big Truck is the 5th most popular song on Spotify.
Over Loco, Shock the Monkey.
Shock the Monkey!
Shock the Monkey! Shock the moppers! Shock the Monkey, yeah! It sounds like Green Day from over here.
When was it? This sounds like it was released in like 1990. Oh yeah, 97.
I was about to say, this is old school. They don't play that type of stuff anymore. It sounds like old school Godsmack or something.
Yeah.
Like old Godsmack.
Stand alone.
Stand low. I'm not the one who's so far away.
When I feel the snake bite into my way.
Oh, friggin' Royal Blood. What is going on?
Royal Blood by is that an Architect song?
I don't know. Voodoo.
They used to play Voodoo at Guitar Center for the Halloween playlist.
I don't know why.
They would play...
wait, what? I heard the dude from Devil Driver was going to take a break and make some new cold chamber. So he's the cold chamber guy?
Sure. Dude,
well, sure.
This is the freaking band.
Car Bomb. They're just playing notes, like no one's in time with anyone.
But they play this flawlessly to the record live.
I don't know how. How do you play that off beat?
I don't know either.
Everything is off. The guitar's off, the drums are off, freaking everything's off.
It hurts my brain. It's so hard to follow. Aiden Christian, message redacted, message redacted, message redacted.
You mean Aiden Craig?
Oh, no. Whoops.
I'm curious what Trev would think of White Hot by Loathe. Loathe. I don't know.
No clue.
What would I think of them? You tell me, Aiden. Not metal, but newer Godsmack album, When Legends Die, is pretty good. I heard a new album after I hit the deer with my car. And I had to drive a different car, and I had to listen to the radio on the way to the work. There was a new Godsmack song that was on the radio, and it was pretty bad. I'll be honest, it was nowhere near as good as the old stuff. I don't know which one it was, but I did not like it. And I know it was Godsmack. His voice is clear as day. What is that?
Vitalism?
Vitalism? D Brown knows all the death. You need to start naming some more mainstream crap. Signs of the Swarm and above. I don't know Vitalism.
Cleopatra and Bluestones. Is MSN mainstream blues? What is MSN blues band?
MSN. That Google search.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody needs to listen to the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Yeah, you should. Tony
Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
They're ridiculous.
They got sued by Tony Danza for the name.
But they still have it.
Yeah.
So they won.
Danza 4 came out not that long ago.
Love Godsmack. Everyone's talking about Godsmack. Let's not talk about Godsmack. I don't like them. I like a couple of their songs. I think they're just like a normal rock. Like when you think of 100.3 The Edge.
I put Godsmack in like a butt rock category.
Butt rock.
It's like up there with, it's like in there with like, I love Nickelback, but Nickelback is butt rock. It's like Nickelback, Godsmack, Creed.
Yeah, just your mainstream bullcrap. I think Godsmack is the heavier.
Sure.
They're like, let's be heavier than those other bands, but they're still butt rock.
Voodoo.
They're still butt rock. I would never use that term until now, but I get what you're saying, and they are still butt rock. Like, they are heavier than like Nickelback.
Right, yeah.
But to say they're heavy is a disgrace. Wait, what's butt rock? Emily Chambers, the legend, has showed back up, and she wants to know what butt rock is. Also, Creed Sucks by Emily Chambers.
Oh, Creed's so good, though.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
After the barrel.
Wait, no, that's Stained.
Can you take me higher? There's Creed. I don't know why I sang Creed. Not Creed.
Stained. It's been a while.
It's been a while since I was sober to where I knew what Creed was. Ooh.
Godsmack and Shinedown.
I don't care about either of them. What do you think of Adam Gontier's new band, Saint Asonia?
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard him? Dan and I have. We love...
Well, who's Adam? I know,
3 Days Grace.
Okay. I was like, I know that name.
We always called him Adam Gontier.
Yeah.
I think it's Adam Gontier.
Adam Gontier.
But 3 Days Grace, 1X, best album, easily in my top 10. The album after that, I forgot what it was called.
I listen to 3 Days Grace all the time, man. Okay, 3 Days Grace.
You don't listen to them.
It is butt rock, but it's good.
It's better than most butt rock.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the
yeah.
old stuff. So like Riot.
Let's start a riot.
And
Dude,
then the next album, I forgot what it was called.
What's the one song that's so good?
Animal Have I Become?
No.
Pain?
No. What?
Never
Dang
Too
it.
Late?
It's never too
It's
late.
not too late. It's never too late.
Yeah, that's the
Ding,
song.
ding, 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 ding. That's on 1X. It's number 4 off the album.
That song is sick.
I know every song on the album. Time of Dying, number 10 on that album. Metal. It's not metal, it just has a riff. It actually has a riff. Look at D Brown. What is happening? He wants more death metal. What's the brutalest thing I listen to? Honestly, like Vulvidania is probably like the most slam band I listen to. I can't tolerate too far slam. Too far just.
In my daily mix, I have Shadow of Intent, Signs of the Swarm, Acacia Strain, Chelsea Green, all back to back.
Final Phase by Signs of the Swarm has Dickie Allen in it.
Lorna Shore, Rings of Saturn.
Death Portrait, easily one of the sickest songs ever.
Fit for an Autopsy.
I like Fit for an Autopsy. I don't like how one note his screaming is.
The new guy is, yeah, I get that.
It's
sure.
it's like very the new Thy Art is Murder. Like do you remember like on Hate where they're doing like, what was that song?
I mean, Hate was like the sickest record that they put out.
Easily. But like, what were those songs on that
album? The Purest Strain of Hate.
The Purest Strain of it.
And Reign of Darkness. Reign of Darkness was like the one with the breakdown.
Reign of Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their new crap, nowhere near that.
Yeah, Reign of Darkness is like one of the sickest songs.
You need to. Do you listen to these?
Yeah.
Look at that. After Lifeless Years, best song. Immortal. This Lorna Shore album is the sickest.
That Lorna Shore album is
Look at this.
ridiculous.
You're skipping out great songs.
It's just in here, dude.
Plague of Within Destruction. Amazing.
The OG After the Burial record.
Yep. Heavy as crap.
Dude, I remember... We never played live because we were lame, but in high school, I was in a band that covered Cursing Akhenaten from that album. I'll find it.
D Brown says, I have some Shadow Intent. D Brown knows all of our crap. Unpopular opinion, Aaron Lewis country is better than Stained.
Dude. Cursing Akhenaten. Did you ever listen to this song? This song is sick.
I can already tell why you like it. The guitars are incredible.
When it gets through this part, it gets to the heavy rhythm through. Hold on.
It sounds like they're in the pyramids.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just like the rattling behind. Yeah, dude. Cursing Akhenaten was like a sick song.
Army of Darkness is greater than Reign of Darkness.
Like the movie Army of Darkness?
What is that?
The third Evil Dead.
I was about to say, that's an Evil Dead movie, right?
This is my boomstick.
Am I the only one here who knows Loathe? Yes, you are, Aiden. I have no idea what the.
I know the band, but I can't say I've ever listened to a song.
We've never listened to it. If you want me to tomorrow when I'm sober, let me know. What? Miss Campbell. Is that Kevin Campbell's missus? It's gotta be. If you're not, then I'm disappointed.
Hello, Miss Campbell.
Call me. She just says, call me, Brad.
Ew.
Yes, it is. So Kevin's like, yep, that's her. Megadeth.
Tornado of Souls,
No, not Tornado of Souls. Peace Sells. What do you mean I don't believe in God? I pray to him every day. What do you mean I don't believe in... whatever. You know? That song. Just like the Pied Piper. Lead right through the What do you mean I don't... What do you mean I don't believe in the government? I pay my taxes when I have to. I don't know the words. She was referencing a song named Call Me. She wasn't clear, and I'm making fun of her now. I thought she was telling him to call her. Symphony of Destruction. They already called it. Who's buying? Peace Sells. Who's buying? Not Megadeth. Dave Mustaine is not buying. Granted, Dave Mustaine, when he was in Metallica, put out some good stuff.
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning. Oh, you're doing Meshuggah. What is this? What are you doing?
I gotta find these. There's like.
Miss Campbell, I thought I was ready to call you. I was ready to call you to see what you were talking about. Can you find what you gotta find already?
I don't know if this is it or not.
I gotta go to bed. Loathe is like right between what Trev and Robbie both like. You just pull up Loathe right now.
What's a good song? I don't know.
Just name number one. Pick the number one song.
Two-Way Mirror.
Skip to the middle where it gets good.
I could probably vibe to this.
I could too. Not two-way. He says not two-way. Try White Hot.
It was their most popular.
There he goes.
Song.
Not two-way.
No. Low. What was it? What was he said?
Try White Hot.
What freaking album
Just
is
search
that?
for it, dude.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
You have fingers.
White Hot.
What was the name? What was the band Jason Newsted formed? Brain something, right?
Yeah.
It's like Brain Dead or Brain Death. Something like that.
Something brain. It had something to do with the brain.
It had something to do with the head.
Brainwashed, something like that. Brain skull.
Brain skull. It wasn't good. Brain stem. It wasn't good.
It sounds kind of sick.
This is drastically different. This is weird though. Like this is like a mix between.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I think it's something much more Robbie would like. Like I said, Aiden Craig, I'm much more into Whitechapel, Lorna Shore. I need guttural vocals. I need deep. I don't know what to call those vocals. Fry.
Yeah.
Like the Fry screams.
Yeah.
Not for me. I like them. I need deep Carnifex. I need highs. I need lows. I need drastic difference in vocal pitches. Emily Chambers, White Hot is good. White Hot is good. Emily Chambers is into it.
That song was pretty sick. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I got an 8-hour drive on Monday I gotta make, so I'll be listening to all sorts of nonsense.
No, I'm just, you know how I am. I'm into like Lorna Shore.
Yeah.
They're melodic.
I definitely know what you're into.
They're melodic, but it's not like they have riffs. It's much more of like the piano that gives the.
Yeah, it's like the constant just like pounding of just like chugs and blast beats with like a melody of like an organ over the top
yeah,
of it.
and then an organ that's giving the melody, and then the vocals, there's just, it sounds like a garbage disposal, and then deeper garbage disposal, and then some really highs. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Slam, baby. Vulvodynia, I love.
I mean, you got me into Shadow of Intent, and like when you showed me Barren and Breathless, I was like, I instantly looked up their discography because I was like, this band is sick.
And then even off of the album before, like the Heretic Prevails.
Yep.
Ugh.
Which, by the way,
Sick.
Side note, you're not a Halo fan? You're gonna be on a Halo? But their first two albums are just Halo. Shadow of Intent is from Halo.
Is it really?
It's the name of a ship in Halo. In Halo 3, in a mission, they're like, this is the UNSC Shadow of Intent calling in the entire album. Look up the Heretic, look up the middle album, this one. So Reclaimer is the saga from Halo 2 to
That's
Halo
literally
3.
a thing in Halo in the album cover.
Yeah. So the return, horror within the catacombs, gathering of all the heretic. The heretic is literally like the arbiter.
The Heretic.
Yeah, it's all Halo. Yeah, the first 2 albums are all Halo.
So when we're okay, the Battle of the Maginot Sphere
Is like from Halo 1. Dude, you can Google like the runoff, like the story of Halo 1 through 3, and it's just all their song titles. Like
Jet. What is Jet Krula?
The aftermath of Jack Krula, I think is
Stop. Don't say any more. I'm Googling this, and if this is Halo.
Halopedia is the first thing. Yeah, their entire first 2 albums are just Halo. It's sick.
This is a new revelation. If you're here, gosh dang it.
Yeah, the name Shadow of Intent is like a giant aircraft that the humans.
How have you never told me this?
I don't know how I told you, because when me, Dan, Stip, and Hagen play, like, we're doing Halo on Twitch on Saturdays.
Because this part in the Maginot Sphere, right here. Hold on, when it stops.
Yeah, you can read the lyrics. It's all from Halo lore.
I'm pissed off,
Dude,
because that's sick.
Literally,
I did not know that. I was like, I've listened to this album so much, and I'm like, what is the Maginot Sphere? Like, how are they singing this sick song?
So, the Tartarus Impalement. Tartarus is the bad guy from Halo 2. And you kill him at the end of Halo 2. You don't necessarily impale him, but it's...
Okay, so basically...
The Great Schism is a war that happens in the Halo universe.
So basically, Melancholy, though, is like, okay,
Melancholy
we're done being Halo.
More serious.
Ah! Dude! Those 2 albums are so sick.
The Heretic prevail. The Heretic is like the arbiter, and
I know what the Heretic is,
Yep.
and that it makes so much sense now.
The Prophets are from Halo. The Prophets are like those guys that sit in the chair with the
I
long
know who
necks.
they are.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
Yeah, the Mausoleum of Liars is like the archives that the Prophets have. Yeah.
The Heretic Prevails that breakdown is one of the top breakdowns of all time. It's in my top 10 best breakdowns.
You can literally, like, that Halopedia that pulled up, you can read, like, in their thing, and you'll literally see, like, some of these titles pop out.
No, I know, Robbie. You can just screw right on off. Kevin Campbell, Trev's face right now. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Maginot. Do you not know what the Maginot line is? No. I don't know what the Maginot is. I know what he screams in that breakdown. Well, no, I don't know what he says because it's so fast. That's what he says. Ben Dewar is the best, one of the best metal vocalists.
This is why you would secretly be into Halo.
I know. No,
now,
you say I'm not into Halo. Halo 1 and 2 I grew up on, and it was the best games ever. I loved them.
So now if you replay them, you'll just be like, you'll be hearing like Shadow.
No, I would love to get into Halo. It's not that I don't. It's just like I never had anyone to play with. When I was growing up, I had like my brothers to play with.
Right.
And I loved it. Halo 3 came out. I didn't have anyone to play with, so I never got it.
Dude, if you ever get Master Chief Collection, we'll play from Halo.
I have
1.
Master Chief Collection. My uncle has it. I'll get it.
We're playing the campaigns from 1.
I will play all 5 games with you.
We're in. We're locked.
From back to
We're locked.
Legendary.
Yeah. Yeah, because what are we? Pansies? We're not gonna play anything else besides Legendary.
If you want to see us streaming Master Chief Collection from the front to back, we're gonna have to pick a day.
Halo 2? Okay.
Is the hardest game I've ever seen.
Hard, because in Legendary, if one of us dies, it resets us to a checkpoint.
Also,
but have you ever played the remaster of Halo 2?
No.
Looks insane. All the cutscenes they redid.
No, I've seen those. I've seen the cutscenes.
Misha Mansour wrote a song.
I know! I know he did! I know Misha did!
Dude, that level is the sickest thing.
But what I do also know about Halo 2 is the sniper jackals will freaking shoot you. You could be behind a wall and they're like,
me and Hagen,
dead.
Me and Hagen beat Halo 2 on Legendary all on stream.
Yeah, how long did it take?
Oh, weeks.
Weeks.
Because we only played on Saturdays, but like...
Mike Franklin, Halo Reach. I've never played Halo Reach. I've played...
I also never played Reach, but...
1, 2, and 3.
People love Reach.
I even played 3.
If you have Master Chief Collection, 4 is on there, so we'll play 1 to 4.
So we bought my uncle
Yeah.
Master Chief Collection so I can get it from him.
Yeah. We're playing 1 through 4.
Yeah, I will play all of them, to be honest. Just because I vividly remember 1 and 2.
I will
3, I only remember like the beginning mission and maybe like 1 or 2 other missions, like the one where you're on those stupid like things in the middle of the ocean, like you have to cross those bridges to get to them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't remember much of it.
I'm gonna set aside time we're playing Master Chief Collection.
I will do. Look at it, Emily Chambers Maginot. Is it Maginot?
I don't know. We kept saying Maginot.
I don't know what Ben says in the song. He says it. He screams it so fast. If you've never listened to the song "The Battle of the Maginot Sphere" by Shadow of Intent, you need to just listen to like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
To that breakdown, and it's crazy. I did not know all of that was Halo. This blows my freaking mind.
Literally, the name.
It makes me change my opinion of them.
The name of the band is from Halo.
It's changed my mind of them. They were already in my top, but now they're really top. Halo Dos.
Yes.
All right, Robbie, I gotta wake up early. We gotta end.
It's tomorrow already. So
it's tomorrow. I have to wake up today, and I have very important things to do. So, all of you late night people, you're insane. D Brown knows my music.
Heck yeah.
He knows Signs of the Swarm. That's one of my favorite bands. So if you know them, you're my people. Everyone else, kids these days. Jason Coates, what are you talking about? So we're gonna call it. This was part 2. Totally unplanned. This turned into a metal stream. All we talked about was metal.
Perfect.
Whatever. Who cares? Love you guys. I will see you. If you're still here, you're an OG, and I might actually see you guys next Wednesday. To be announced. Next Wednesday, you might see me.
What? Wednesday?
Yeah. After our playing at 7.
Yep.
But you might see me Wednesday. If not, you'll see me Friday for sure. So until then, love you guys. This was stream number 2. Everyone drink some water. I love you guys. Oh shoot, I have to go back into here.
Bye.
This was an unscheduled thing, so
Whoopsie.
Whatever. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And this is the last time you'll ever see Robbie.
Yep.
When do I hit end?
Now.
Okay, that was a good stream.
You didn't hit it.
All right, see you guys.